Hey everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com, and welcome to week two of the 2025 June warehouse sale, online warehouse sale here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Hey everybody, did you have fun with week one? Week one was Sizzix up to 90% off, and any of that product that has not sold through will carry forward into week two. But week two, I've got two manufacturers for you, a ton of product being added to the warehouse sale, and wow, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% off, sometimes a little bit more. Now, if you're joining me for the first time, hey, I'm Stacy, and this is supposed to be our Make It Monday event, but during the month of June, every Monday, the whole month of June is a warehouse sale. And every Monday, I bring you new manufacturers and new product to that warehouse sale. And that's what everybody's waiting to see. What has she got this week at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% off, sometimes more? If you have not shopped a Scrapbooking Made Simple warehouse sale before, we politely insist that you watch the terms and conditions video before hitting that submit button. Remember, I'm not sitting there pushing your finger down on that submit button. That's up to you. And there are some definite terms and conditions. There's some definite things about this sale that you would want to know ahead of time. That way you can make an informed decision whether the value is worth the wait. That is the caveat of this sale. Is the value that you're going to save worth the waiting time you may have? Because this is a ships when it ships sale. There is no shipping time frame. Our goal is to have everything shipped we'd like to have it all done within 3 months, but I can't tell you if we will or won't because I don't know the size of the orders. I can tell you that week one, several of you have already received your orders, and many of you have already gotten an email saying that your order is now awaiting fulfillment or awaiting shipping. That's because week one is super easy. It's one manufacturer. So Michael H., who pulls all the product, he only has to pull from Sizzix. It's so fast and so easy for him. We're able to go much faster. But as the weeks progress and as we add more manufacturers and more products to the warehouse sale, well, the orders go from being this big to this big because now you have so much more to choose from. Every week, so much more. And that means it will take longer to fill those orders. So week one is well underway. And week two, we will start as soon as we're done with week one. It's first in, first out. And as long as you know the terms and conditions and you are okay with the caveat, the weight versus the price, what's more important to you? 90% off, 70% off, 60% off, or immediately? Because this is not immediately. Last year we started the sale, I think on November 30th, and we did it through the month of December. And even with Christmas and even with being closed for New Year's and being closed for 2 weeks because of the California wildfires, we still were able to get, I think, all the orders out within 3.5 months, which we're very proud of. Some of you are like, 3.5 months? Is she crazy? I don't know. You want a Sizzix die for $1 as opposed to 20? You want something from Stampers Anonymous at 50% off? I don't know. You decide. That's why we leave it up to you. You decide. So today is Find It Trading and Stampers Anonymous, two completely different types of companies, and yet both so really super popular. Find It Trading has these beautiful papers and decoupage and dies and stamps and kits and dot and do's and all sorts of stuff that everybody loves. They come in international. It's an international company, so really popular. But then you have Stampers Anonymous, really popular. So as I do say in the terms and conditions, you will need to bring your patience. The most active the site is on a Monday as I'm launching the product. It's going crazy, and you may have to move a few things out of your cart. They may have sold out by the time you try to check out. Some things we have 1 of, some things we have 3 of, some things we have 10 of, some things we have 25 of. So it's first one to submit their order gets the item. Not the first one to put it in your cart, but the first one to submit fully the order gets the item. So if that is just too stressful for you, you may want to wait a couple hours and let it die down a little bit. Will you get everything you might have hoped for? No, probably not. Will you still find the most amazing values on things that you are going to love? Yes, yes you are, each and every Monday. So I'm going to get started for today. I'm going to start with Find It Trading, and again, this is just a very small sampling of what we have from both of these manufacturers. Very small. The collection that we're adding to this week's sale is enormous, and I think you're going to love it all. Oh, and we're going to have a subcategory, week 1 and week 2. So we already had put down pricing, like under $2 you could click that category, under $5 you could click that category, under $10 you could click that category. Now we've got week 1, week 2, we'll have week 3, week 4, and week 5. That way, if you've already been through all the Sizzix stuff and you don't want to see any more of it, you can click week 2 and see exactly the manufacturers for week 2 and only their products, right? So we're trying to make it a little easier for you so you can bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom, shopping and check out Bing, bang, boom super fast. Now I'm not going to take any more time. I'm going to show the product because I know you want me to move along so you guys can all go shopping. I am going to start with Find It Trading. I'm going to tilt on down. And again, this is just a small sampling of the goodies that we have from them. And all of it is on sale, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% off, sometimes more. So we've got paper pads. Love their paper pads. Love them. This one is Pets. And I mean, the designs are beautiful. They're all coordinated, which I absolutely love. They're all, I mean, it's just vintage and shabby chic and so pretty. And at they're a value before we even put them on sale. Then we put them on sale and it's holy smokes artichokes. So we've got several paper packs from them. Everything from spring to winter. And all of their paper packs of the printed paper is in 6x6. Then we have some stamps. And again, small collection of stamps. Just a very small collection of what we've got for you. Really, I mean, really, once they go on sale, they're really inexpensive with the discount that we're able to offer. And they're so well made, really quality. So just a small assortment of stamps to show you. We have decoupage and scenery. So we've got their push outs. You don't have to do anything. These are already die cut out. You just push them out and use them to decorate. They're beautiful. Aren't they so cute? All of them are on sale. Then we've got some of their kits. So older kits that we've done. This is one of the blocks kits, where it gives you everything you need, all the paper and the sentiments and the stickers and the everything to make 3 stunning little cards. The instructions, the card bases, everything. So we've got a few of, this is so pretty. We've got a few of the kits left. Isn't that beautiful? And everything is in here for you, all ready to go. And even some old dot and do's, where again, you've got the pattern, you've got the stickers, you've got the cardstock, you've got it all. You've got the decoupage so that you are able to create. Then we have dies, and we've got quite a selection of dies for you. And again, this is just a very small assortment of their dies. And they're all on sale. Love the gate. I love this gate and the arch. 50, 60, 70, 80, up to 90% off. Love this one too. It's so pretty. Oh, look at the border. All of them on sale. Ready to go. The bird cage. The corners. The frames. Beautiful. The snowman. The rose trellis. The build-a-scenes. We've got them all. Slim lines. Again, up to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90% off. Slim lines, tons of product there for you. All from Find It Trading. And like I said, a little bit of something for absolutely everybody. It is all so pretty and so affordable. There you go. That's a lovely collection right there. You've got the stamps, you've got the scenery, you've got the paper to go with, you've got the dies and the slim lines to make your card bases. That's a lovely little set right there. So all from Find It Trading. Then we have Stampers Anonymous. And Stampers Anonymous, we have stuff from Studio, or we have some Windy Vecchi products. Again, 50, 60, 70. We've got Stampers Anonymous stencils. Also Windy Vecchi. Looks like Studio 490, Windy Vecchi, etc. Okay, we've got some etc. product. Then we also have Tim Holtz stencils. And again, this is just an assortment of what we have. And some of them we have 1, some of them we have 2, some of them we have 10. I don't think we have much more than that. And again, small assortment of the stencils. And then we have stamps. I'm going to put a piece of white paper just behind it, just so it's easier to see. Then we have stamps from Tim. And some of them we have 2, some of them we have 10. When they're gone, they're gone. There's no cancellations of these orders. It is all sales final, and it ships when it ships. First in, first out. And the longer we go with the sale, the larger the orders become, so the longer it takes to ship. And people will say, well, why don't you hire more people? Well, when I'm charging, I don't know, 50 cents for this, you can't really hire more people when there's not a lot of profit built into this sale. This sale is done to keep crafting affordable. So we try to make it so that those who perhaps are on a fixed income or a limited budget do not have to choose between their hobby and also buying shoes for their kids, or milk for the refrigerator, or gas for their car. Maybe they're able to pick up an item or two that they would have never been able to get before because it's on sale at these deep discounts. So if that's not you, and you see this is the first time you're seeing this and you love it, I think at full price it's either $22 or $30, $21.95 or $29.95. I am sure you can get this full price. But if that price point is out of range for you and you're happy to get it at probably at least 50% off, well, getting it in a few months is better than perhaps not ever being able to add this to your stash. That's the reason for the sale. Maybe you love this set. Maybe you've always wanted to have this set, but at $22, $23, or $30, maybe it's just not something that's possible. But maybe at $12, it is. So we leave it up to you. I don't push the submit button. You do. And we hope that you enjoy everything you buy, everything you get, because it is done with care and love. We're doing this because we want to keep crafting affordable and keep this hobby going. That's the most important thing. So, Tim, tons of stamps. Tons. Stencils. Yes, stencils too. A little bit of everything for you from Tim. And it's while supplies last. And you're available to do a pay later if you would like, knowing that a pay later, you can call your payment in right away. After you do a pay later, you can call the next day and pay for your order, and that will then put you in an expedited, in the pile to be expedited. But if you do a pay later, it will hold your order back a little bit. It will, and that might be perfect for you. That might be exactly what you're looking for. So you can do a pay later, just knowing that you've made a commitment to me and I've made a commitment to you. I'm going to ship this product to you, and when that invoice comes, you're going to be able to pay for it. That's an important thing. Don't do a pay later if you think, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Then you're taking product away from a fellow maker. You're taking the product out of our inventory and you're holding it and you're not quite sure about it, then don't. Just pass. It's okay. Somebody else is going to be so thrilled, so thrilled. I'll tell you, I was at Disneyland. I'm always at Disneyland. It's my happy place. And I tried on a pair of ears, and it was the last pair of ears that the entire park had. And I thought I loved them. I saw them and I thought, oh my God, I have to have those. I've been waiting for those. And I put them on. And I didn't love them as much as I thought I was going to love them, but I had talked myself into them. So I thought, well, maybe I should just buy them. But then I thought, this is, if I don't feel it, I shouldn't do it. So I put them back. And my friend later that day saw a post on Facebook of somebody else who walked into that exact store and bought the set of ears that I did not. And it made her day. She was so... It was the last pair, and I'm like, I know it was, because I put them back because I wasn't 100% sure. So my not being sure made somebody else's birthday a magical birthday, and that was awesome. That made me feel so good. So if you're like, meh, don't. Just hold and let somebody else enjoy the product, because there may be somebody else who has been waiting for this stamp set, or there may be somebody else who has always wanted to have a slimline die set and never could get one before. But if this is the sale for you, then have fun. Have fun, and remember to make sure that your order expedites. It has to be products just out of the warehouse sale category. Now you can still shop if you want to add other things into your order, like from the YouTube or whatever. Go ahead, absolutely. Your order will just process through as a normal order. That's the most important thing to know. It will just process through as a normal order. So I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna say it's me, Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. The next time I see you will be tomorrow for our In the Studio with Stacy, where we are playing with gouache. Gouache. Yes, gouache, which is an opaque watercolor. Ha! Opaque. I've got it. That is a full-length, well, it's a class. It's definitely a class featuring Royal Talons, and we take their product every month and we make magic happen when we use it with paper crafting. So until tomorrow, everybody, have a great time shopping. Enjoy, and thanks for being part of Scrapbooking Made Simple in this journey that we are on. We so appreciate each and every one of you. Bye, everybody.